Wholeness family, infinite waters flowing through you on Poindexter. This is TarotOnDex. And I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the street. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started. Because you know we dominate these time constraints. It feels like it's been such a long time since I've been over here. I did these myself. This hand came out way better, even though this is the left hand. And this hand, bro, I think I'm gonna just take this off and just do like a glitter top coat. But we'll see. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Feels like it's been so long since the last time I've seen you. So let's do this right. Let's get some messages for the collective. Let's get some messages for the collective. Thank you guys so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. We're back checking in. Don't make me blush. Let's see. Can you see the table? Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good, the truth. This is messages. This is information coming to you. Let's get some more information. It could be downloads. You could be getting a letter. You could be receiving an email. Page of Cups energy is on here. I like it. I feel like there's an offer coming towards you. Some information that probably was being held back, but at least it's something that you didn't know is going to be revealed. And it's going to be like something for nothing, right? Like a benefit, like unexpected abundance coming towards you. Eight of Swords energy is out here with the Nine of Wands. Check your emails, man. Some of y'all need to empty your email, like whatever it is like that, or whatever it is like that, because a lot of stuff gets lost in the shuffle. For some of you, it could be your text messages where there's messages being lost in the shuffle, but there's messages here, at least within a week from today's date, that talk about something that's coming towards you, an offer, a gift, if you will, a token, something that would be beneficial, but it's likely unexpected. Nine of Wands, but man, it's like getting lost in the shuffle. That's what this feels like. Nine of Wands, Five of Cups. I really feel like somebody is trying to reach out to you. This could be somebody affiliated and associated with your past. This is Six of Cups energies out here, but there's a lot of blockages, and it just feels like your mailbox is full. Have you ever called somebody and their mailbox is full? That's what this feels like. Nine of Swords energies out here with the Ace of Swords. That's Ten of Swords. And this information, this message, this letter, whatever this is, it's going to be like abundant. It can bring a lot of relief from a lot of stresses that you're feeling in this life. Ten of Swords energies out here. Nine of Swords with the Ace of Swords is Ten of Swords. Like I said, it's connected to somebody from your past, and likely this information was held back because somebody was trying to like gain something. Tower card energy is out here. Unexpected shifts in foundations is leading to some information being revealed to you within 7 to 9 days. If you have a lot of messages in your email, a lot of messages in your message, like when you check your phone, like the voicemail. If you have a lot of text messages where things get lost in the shuffle, it's going to be important that you thoroughly look through your messages at least from 7 days, from back 7 days, right? Because there's some information coming to you. Somebody's trying to reach out to you. Nine of Wands energies out here with the Nine of Swords, and there's blockages. It's not coming through, you know what I mean? Or maybe you're not, thinking about legitimacy. You might hear somebody calling or see somebody calling scam likely and think that it's a scam or think that it's a bill collector, and it's somebody trying to reach out to you with some information for you. So be on the lookout. 7 to 9 days. Moon card energies out here. Information that was intentionally held back from you, from someone in your past, likely connected to the maternal side of things. Eight of Swords energies out here with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords with the Ace of Swords is 10 swords. 8, 9, 10. There's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of treachery. But there's also, with this Eight of Swords energies out here, the Eight of Swords has to do with how, like, damsel in distress. The damsel in distress is waiting on somebody else to come save her when she's quite capable of saving herself. So the Eight of Swords is kind of like your own personal, can we say it, negligence in regards to these messages that's trying to come to you. I already told you Six of Cups energy is out here because this is somebody connected to your past, and more than likely the maternal side of things, your mother's side. Justice card energies out here. Somebody from the courthouse, somebody with some information about inheritance, somebody with some legalities, some bureaucracies is trying to reach out to you. So be on the lookout. Okay, starting off right. We got 10 swords, 8 swords, that's 9 swords, right? It's like check your emails, 9 wands, 9 swords. It's like, delete your messages is what they're saying. You're missing some messages because they're kind of getting lost in the shuffle of something. Can I read people's minds? Wouldn't you like to know? Empress energy is out here with the 6 of Wands. Wouldn't you like to know? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Teresa. Let's get some more messages. Empress energy, 6 of Wands, Magician card energy, having the 3 of Swords. There's a lot about you being respected or you being seen, your magic. Whatever somebody tried to doubt, it could be your intelligence. It could be your ability to care and nurture and expand upon things, but there's something about you being seen and you, hey, come here. The water's cold. Oh, okay. I need to call the people so they can fix the water heater. Don't worry about it. You can take the bath later, okay? Okay. Don't take a cold bath. It's cold. It's too cold for that. Brush your teeth and wash your face. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what's coming in today. What kind of energy is coming in for the collective today? What do you need to know most to walk your highest path for your greatest good? Okay, we're going to mix these 2 decks together. Are you ready? Shantae, long time no see. Thank you for tapping in. Roxy Foxy, I see you. I appreciate you. We want these to be mixed together, Spirit, so. Hype me up. Somebody hype me up. I don't want to read that lady's mind for you. I don't want to. I'm gonna mind my business. I just mind my business. Wholeness family, welcome. Thank you for tapping in. Shout out to the London town. What is the most important message, Spirit, for the Divine Collective? What do you need to know most to walk your highest path for the greatest good? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message? Thank you. Really, a whole parade? You wanted red flags, not a damn parade. Did you want red flags? I don't know how to turn this damn camera around yet, but I am going to learn. Is this it? No, that turns the camera around. What does this do? Oh, that cuts the camera off completely. What does this do? Oh, I need that. I didn't even know YouTube had that. It says, really, a whole parade, march, lies, toxic, bang, drama. You wanted red flags, not a damn parade. To me, energetically, I always say this is not Six Flags, this is red flags, right? Because a lot of times we can see red flags and they look exciting. You see the red flags and you like, fuck it. Like, 5150 head first. And energetically, that's what this feels like. Where's my order? Divine timing, 2-day shipping, delayed. The universe is not Amazon Prime. And energetically, to me, these 2 cards feel like answered prayers. Like, you got to be careful what you ask God for, because God is always listening and answering. And there's this energy of God revealed to me if this is for me, or revealed to me if this isn't for me. And God is showing you that this shit is dangerous. Anytime you feel dangerous. What?
Where's all the drawers at?
In the drawer. Go and look. Go and look through the drawers until you find one. Because that's what I would do. I would do the same thing. They're saying something around fall. First of all, your prayers are being answered, and it might not always feel like your prayers are being answered. But you say, reveal to me if this is for me, or show me what I need to see. And God is showing you what you need to see. And it feels like Spirit is saying, this is not an amusement park. This is your real life. And those flags you see, you know how you go to Six Flags and they got all those flags, before you walk in? This is not an amusement park. This is not a game. This is your real life. And those red flags are an indication of something. Pregnancy. Ooh, ba-do-do, do-do. Pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving, mother figure. Baby, look. For some of you, you need to be careful of like having a baby this fall or something like that, because heavy on somebody want to get you pregnant so that your options are limited and so that your escape route has to be altered around the pregnancy or whatever it is like that. But heavy on you ignoring the red flags and shit. If you ignore the red flags, that means you wanted to go on a ride. If they post a million and billion signs and they say, hey, these is rapids, these is rough rapids, you need to be an expert drafter to be able to ride down these rapids, and you get your ass on a raft and go down them rapids, you knew damn well there was a motherfucking expert raft. Why is you riding on that river? That's what this feels like. And we're rolling on the river. Rolling on the river. Tina Turner knew when she was with Ike, he was flirting with her, and he was married to that other lady, what kind of person she was dealing with. The red flags was everywhere. Bitch just ignoring it. Hello? I'm talking to somebody, you see red flags all over shit. But you ignoring them. Exit. The card says, you're not stuck, you're just scared and also kind of lazy. But you getting notifications. The children might be telling you shit. You see the red ass flags, your FYP, and all your little timelines and your news feeds telling you shit. Every time a motherfucker come around, your stove break, your oven break, your foot, you lose your sock, you lose your shoe. It's all kind of indications that this motherfucker ain't for you, but you so good at ignoring it. That's what's on this board. BRB. Even the moon takes a break to sit down. You have this innate ability to ignore the things that you really need to kind of give the most attention to. That's what this feels like. Also feels like a type of spiritual warfare showing up. The type of, like a person who can ignore the mess that's in their home, a person who can ignore the mess that's in their life, the mess that's in this relationship. That's what's on this board. Divine feminine, leader, strong intuition, empathic heart, and healer to others. This lets me know that Eight of Swords energy. Remember Eight of Swords earlier, I was talking about the damsel in distress. This lets me know that you might be waiting on somebody else to do something. You might feel like, oh, I'm a diva or whatever it is like that, and whatever problems I have in my life, somebody else gonna do something about it, baby, and your ass gonna be waiting. Huh? This say, you know what the message from Spirit is? Don't hold your breath. Don't you hold your breath and expect this person who wants to capitalize off of you. This person also wants to put you in some type of bondage, maybe even get you some type of pregnancy so that you have to alter your routes. Even if you was planning on escaping, you wouldn't be able to escape as quickly. They want you in bondage. They want to be able to coerce, to control you, have you in some type of bondage by this fall, and you ignoring all the red flags. Why would you do this? Why? What does it say? Why am I here? You go get to somewhere, get yourself to a point in a place and time in your experience, and you're going to say, now, how the fuck I got here? That's what's on this board. Closed off. There are warning labels around something or someone for a reason. Be careful of ignoring them, because your spirit team is saying, hell no. This must be a lesson. Your aura's a little crusty. This crusty, dusty bum does not have to be another. You don't have to keep learning this lesson. If it is a lesson, if it was a lesson, it's not one that you should have to take again. What is called when you have to take a class again because you didn't pass it. Come on, man. Don't mistake their red flags for a vibe check, bruh. When I tell you that this motherfucker reader started talking about somebody that got red flags, and you think that this amusement park, this energy saying that somebody got red flags, and you think it's an amusement park, you ready to ride all the rides. Your ass gonna be stuck. Disposal, garbage, dump truck. Okay? You don't suck. You just haven't slept. And to me, energetically, this feels like somebody draining you. This feels like this thing that you're ignoring, this person, this relationship with all these red flags that you're ignoring is draining the life out of you. But mind you, you think it's a vibe. You think it's a muse. You think it's amusement park, right? You must have typed it in. I mean, use the voice chat to put it in because it put the little stars right there. And I know you ain't put the stars behind what you were saying, but it still ain't coherent. There's no subject verb agreement. Some of you resped B word, but I don't know what that B word is. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah. Let's see if we can get one more reading from this. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greater good. Welcome in, Nelly. Decisions. Holding back, coming towards you, indecisive, procrastinate. One of the biggest obstacles that you're facing in your life at this time is you. You study long, you study wrong. You study procrastinating, hesitating. What's that other word that's got something to do with procrastinating, but it's not procrastinating, but it has something to do with like not necessarily making a move because you're weighing up the options. In any case, it's the biggest obstacle that you face at this time. It'd be better for you to make a mistake. It'd be better for you to do whatever and then get it wrong than for you to just sit here thinking about what you need to do. That's what's on this board. Delete, block, and one of the most permeating messages that have been coming through for the collective is that God don't author confusion. So this thing in your life that's coming up with all this confusion, the letter D showing up significant, it's procrastination, and I can't think of the other word. We're not gonna go through that. In any case, what this thing, I, what, Aaron? Baby, you would go back in the bedroom. Go ahead. You see everybody laying down and resting their nerves. Go ahead. What was I about to say? Something about this choice that you need to make. Isn't destiny right? If it comes back, either it's meant to be or it's a roach. What was that message that was coming through? Decisions, energies out here. Holding back, coming towards you, indecisive, and procrastination. Hesitating on making a decision that you know you need to make, especially in regards to cutting somebody off. There's some type of roach or some type of bum motherfucker. Girl, and there is this energy that's showing up in this reading that's like, I was finna get ready to say something, and I'm talking about, I mean, Aaron came in and there was all this, but at the still, what that message was that I was just about to say, it just went yoink. Comparison, thief. Holding back, coming towards you, indecisive, procrastinate. When I tell you the whole like line of thought that had visualized in my mind is joint, there was something about you making a decision, and there's this energy that's been showing up a lot collectively that I was about to touch on, and then it just went yoink. Oh no, don't tell them that. And that makes me feel like, okay, there's a practitioner here. Okay, there's a warlock here, and there's a lot of it's like confusion magic is what it is. It's like the idea of you looking for something that is right in front of you. Let's say you're looking for your keys and your keys right there on the table, and you don't walk past that table 4 or 5 times. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? The whole time the keys was right there on the table. It's the type of confusion magic that's out here. This is what I'm tapped into. This delete blocked energy makes me feel like it's something that you should have long since done. This roach card energy it's the energy of when you when you settle, like you know you deserve more, but you have it in your mind as an empath that you don't want to think you all that, and so then you end up in a situation or circumstance with something that's less than what you deserve. Now this motherfucker gonna keep coming back because it's beneficial to them, but you might think, oh, it's meant to be, because they keep coming back, not realizing that it's a parasitic entity. So there's some type of, I'm telling you, man, it's some type of parasitic entity that's showing up, and this parasitic entity that's showing up is trying to affect your mind. This is what I'm tapped into. They don't want you, it's like illusion, it's like glamour. They don't want you to see them for who they really are. This person could use religion. They could use those types of elements for control, right? They could use the idea of religion or social constructs, right? Like if they're showing me like, let's say you're the type of person and you're really about the struggle and you're like pro-life or whatever it is like that, or you're like pro, freedom or prison reform, right? This person will be like, well, if you do this to me, then they're gonna put me in prison, they're gonna lock me up, right? They try to use these moralistic constructs to constrain you and restrain you. This is what I'm tapped into. Spiritual people can also block people. They try to use these moralistic constructs to constrain you, confuse you even. This is what I'm tapped into. But at the same time, this is somebody who wants to copy you. I also feel like you're dealing with a coven. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is significantly. And I feel like that fire sign energy has a lot to do with how you look and how people perceive you. You might find that people bring up aspects of your look and how you look without it even being an issue for you. They might say, oh, you need to grow your hair. Oh, you need to change your outfit, when that does not even bother you. This is what I'm tapped into. Whoosh, ta-da. Girl, even your tarot deck is tired of him. I can't wait to rewatch this reading and see if that thought comes back to my mind. Screech, let go or be dragged. Heavy on somebody playing a lot with mind magic, sending chaos and confusion to you, because so that you don't see them in the ways that they really are. That's what this feels like to me. It's an idea of you seeing them as this, you know, eligible bachelor when really they are roach ass bum. This is somebody who's trying to use moral constraints to control. Does that make sense? Like, oh, you're supposed to be religious. You're supposed to be spiritual. You wouldn't do me like that. Yes, the fuck I would. I definitely would do that. So be aware of this. And when you sense that energy as you're going throughout your day, pay attention to your surroundings. Maybe even pay attention to who you've been connected to recently, because it's going to point to a lot in the energy or in regards to who's doing this to you, the particular practitioner. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something to help. Let's get some more messages for the collective. That was so interesting. It's happened before, though. It doesn't happen often, but it's happened before. The energy shifts. There's a lot of energy around this channel. I don't know what it is. I have my speculations about what it is, but there is a lot of energy around this channel. And so it's interesting to watch as I come on here and keep trying to do like these daily lives or whatever it is like that, to watch like these little witches and these little warlocks get all in their fucking feeling because nigga doing some damn tarot readings. Whatever. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. One of the most like permeating messages in that energy is that it's not for you, it's not what it is to them. I remember saying something about this person wanting to copy your energy, wanting to copy you. And it even feels like this person is energetically confused. They might feel attracted to you, maybe even sexually attracted to you, but that's just confusion. They need to get close enough to you to be able to mimic and recreate and critique in some way, shape, or form that needs you to care about what they think about you. I really feel like you do not. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Listen, it's all a gift. And the more you understand that, Tamara, the easier it becomes. It's all a gift. It's just if you can say, well, God, what are you trying to show me in this experience? What are you trying to show me with all of this energy happening on this side of the internet, right? It's always a if you wasn't doing nothing, if you weren't a threat, nothing would come up against you. Period. Nobody would Well, there wouldn't be you could do as much as you wanted to do as often as you wanted to do it, and there would be no opposition because it wasn't a threat, right? But the idea that there is opposition only indicates that you are some type of threat, and so that's good to me. I mean, in my mind, in my heart, I'm like, yeah, I'm stressing these bitches out. You know, every time they go to the every time they go to the magic shop, they picking up a candle just to carve my name in it. And being the alchemist that I am, I'm gonna transmute that shit. And so it's just that I just pay attention because be aware, not distracted, right? So I pay attention. I'm taking mental notes. I'm observing patterns. But it's not frustrating in any way. It's just like, okay, note taken, right? Gotta be doing something, right? Or you wouldn't be bothered, or they wouldn't be bothered. They wouldn't be perplexed. You know? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. Go. Why would you go to the magic shop and buy a candle specifically for somebody who ain't hitting on nothing? It don't even make sense. I always pat myself on the back when I sense the spiritual attack. Thank you. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, that you should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. This fucking trash card has been coming up since yesterday. Disposal is the term that I hear when but there's something that's being thrown out, something that's being like dumped, garbage. And one of the things that's coming through is like you're not um decluttering, like, oh, I'm gonna donate this to the Goodwill or nah, something is going in the fucking trash. That's what this feels like to me. This trash bum garbage ass motherfucker. And interjectly, if it has to go in the trash, it means that there are, in some way shape or form, some closeness. You need to be careful of like hoarding and churning. Hoarding is when you hold on to things that no longer serve you. Churning is when you know you need the space, but instead of getting rid of things, you move them around. You say, I'm gonna move this from here to here. Maybe it looks better, more aesthetically pleasing, but you still don't have extra space. You have the same amount of volume of space that you did when you moved that over there. So it's really getting away, throwing some things away. There was something else I wanted to say about this trash card. We talked about decluttering, throwing things away, getting really getting rid of shit. We talked about churning, the hoarding energy. Oh, I wanted to talk about how when you're disposing of your personal items, it's important for you to sever energetic cords because this could be energy of somebody that is looking through your trash to gain, collect energy on you. This says spying on you is a part of their daily routine. You leave your trash outside your door. Maybe you have valet come and pick up your trash, or maybe it's so noticeable that that's your trash can or something like that. Is this type of energy? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. Getting a room. This is even somebody like moving around to be next closer to you, like if they have a relative or connection that lives close to you or is in your area. Maybe there's a particular route at their job where they can be in your area or kind of make a maneuver in a certain way to be close to access your energy. That's what this person is doing. Pyrite energy is out here. Help shield your energies out here from harm. The pyrite is letting me know that this person is trying to attack your finances, hating on you and your creative ideas. Hell yeah. Sacral chakra energy, heavy on trying to attack your finances. There's also this energy about you being confused about how you look or your personal magnetism. It could also be like sacral solar plexus chakra energy. Tired of drama, stomach issues, sacral chakra, right? Chest issues, solar plexus chakra energies out here. And don't she look like she kind of sitting on the toilet, like trying to take a shit? Don't she look like that? Is this type of energy? Mars retrograde, impulsive burst of anger. It says rage, hostility, major fights and blowouts. It's going to be so important that you are spiritually warding your energy regularly, because I feel like as much as like this person regularly stalks you, this person is regularly sending negative energy towards you. So you need to be regularly cleansing. One of the messages that's been showing up a lot for me in this collective is that this entity that has been pursuing you for quite some time has no power over you. It's been reiterated to me several times from spirit that you have been given dominion over the beast of the air, dominion over the beast of the sea, dominion over these beasts, that like to attack you. It's just invoking this dominion that you have. They don't have no power over you, but heavy on trying to trigger you to get angry, trying to affect your money to put you in a precarious position so that you maneuver in ways that you don't normally maneuver. If this person has access to your food, they could be trying to affect your food, but solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra energy is out here. This person could be riding by your home. They may even have a police record, or maybe even have had an encounter with the police because of digging in your trash or digging in some trash near you. Spying on you is a part of their daily routine, and every opportunity that they get to be closer to your energy, they try to connect. This is what I'm tapped into. Oh, I back on your sofa. Of course, I still care. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What's the energy around love? Love is a verb. Excuse me. First of all, you should be making sure you're making a regimen of loving yourself. And when you make this regimen of loving yourself, you should be looking for the person that you're going to love in life to demonstrate the type of love that you give yourself, like naturally. Like, just that's the type of person they are. Love is a verb, and you're looking for somebody to demonstrate it. This is what I'm tapped into. Blooming energies out here. This is a lot of self care. This is a lot of, adornment is the word that I heard, but this is self enrichment. Mutual feelings energies out here. Okay. And very soon. What I see in love is I see something budding. You see the rosebuds? There's this budding love where mutual feelings abound and something is growing. And what I like about this budding energy is that it's not a love bomb. It's not a gaslight. It's not too far, too fast. It's moving at a pace that you can trust, and that comes from God. We've been talking about God is not author confusion, you know. God is not author confusion. God gives us a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And so, really looking in the beginning and saying, does this come from a place of confusion, or does this come from a place of peace, power, and sound mind? It's going to be your most powerful tool. But this really looks like peace, power, and sound mind. Unexpected. One of the things that's also coming through is that somebody doesn't look the way you expect them to look. They come from a different culture, they come from a different lifestyle, they live a different life than you do, but there's a lot that you have in common. And it also feels like unexpectedly. So there's an itch that gets scratched out here. And I love that for you. It comes with a lot of joy and stability. They said something like you've never had before. And you may even relocate because of this connection. You probably already were thinking of relocating with the state of the state, right? But this is going to just make that idea even more interesting. Only had a couple minutes, then I'm going back to real life. Back on your sofa, course I still care. Love's never wasted. You be stealing from me, and you think that shit cool. I'll tell you I don't want you to do something, and I'll place something in an area away from you so that you don't get it, and then you will wait till I'm distracted. You'll wait till my back is turned. You'll wait till I'm asleep to get that thing I told you not to get anyway. That's stealing. That you're being a thief. I told you I didn't want you to have it. Only have a couple minutes and going back to read. No voodoo is going to stop the God in me. That light in me, God. I missed you too, family. Thank you for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. I appreciate your time. Lord, have mercy. Going through the same with your 9-year-old stealing. That is stealing. You're taking my stuff when I say I don't want you to take it. You're a thief. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path ahead for the greatest good. I think in Aaron's case, he doesn't think that it's stealing. He thinks that I'm just getting your phone. Even if I told you don't get my shit and you get it anyway, you stole it. You took it. Last night I woke up like at odd hours in the morning. I was looking for my phone. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I didn't have it. If you didn't always take my phone, then I wouldn't be blaming you for having it now, right? It's this type of energy. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. Guilty came out. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. What's going on? This isn't the deck that has the massive regrets card in it. It's similar, but this feels like that same energy from that person who has a lot of massive regret in regards to how they handled an opportunity with you. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. I think that your darkness, or like there's something about you embracing your dark side, you being okay with the flaws within you, or whatever it is like that. Like this person is somebody who usually can make people feel inferior and insecure and question themselves about who they are. Not you, because you already have thoroughly explored your shadow side. You know all of the quirks, all of the qualms. You understand all of your idiosyncrasies, and you good with them. This is going to be your most powerful path forward because people are trying to manipulate you by projecting insecurities and idiosyncrasies onto you as if they are perfect. Who that walks among you is perfect? How can anybody out here in this world that walk in the same path that you walk, or walk on the same journey that you walk, taking the same journey that you take, make you feel any insecurities about your idiosyncrasies, knowing damn well we all have them. Now we have different ones. We each suffer with different insecurities or idiosyncrasies, but we all have them. So why would you be insecure about them? Is this type of energy? So there's heavy on somebody that feels a certain way about how they mishandled an opportunity with you, and you help them to realize their pretensions, right? This person feels like they have a lot of pretentious ideas. A lot of like, how a person has a list. If you want to be my boyfriend, you got to do this. They had a long list of qualifications, so to say, and they now realize that really kept them from exploring a really benefic opportunity with you. This is what I'm tapped into because you embrace and you love yourself, idiosyncrasies and all, responsibilities, energies. It's like this person wanted to be able to say that because of your past or because of certain experiences that you couldn't relate to them, that you were irresponsible. Like this is like the energy of somebody saying that you would only be destructive to their life in some way, shape, or form. They recognize it and realize it. I'm telling you, man, what the motherfucking card say? When that motherfucking guilty card came up, I said, man, this remind me of that energy of that fucking card that say massive regrets. See, you help this person see their shadow side, but you also help them to like understand that everybody has a shadow side. That's what this feels like. The chaser energy is out here with shock. There's also this energy that's coming through that's like, oh, you're not running behind this time. There's no push, there's no force for you to prove to anybody who you are or what you're capable of or what your gifts are. Like you will keep it all for yourself. The abundance, the prosperity, the really whatever. You're not like people are shocked you're no longer trying to convince who you are, how responsible you are, that you know how to take care of business. Like people are shocked in that, and they're like, they'll never. It's like they'll never get that version of you again, and there's a realization about it. They'll never get that version of you, and there's a realization about it. Where there's this preconceived notion around you being aloof is what it feels like, oh, you party so all the time, you're not paying attention, you're not going to notice things missing, you're not going to notice that type of shit. That was just you trying to be cool. That was you just giving people an opportunity to see that what you were offering. You're not like that anymore, and that's shocking. This is what I'm tapped into. Reveal. Yeah, people were taking it as some type of naivety. Abundance energies out here. And ultimately, at the end of the day, your spirit team is saying it's going to be more for you. It's going to be more for you. There's a lot of people in massive regret, not because they're good people and they've changed their ways and they've done a 180 in their life. They're in massive regret because of all of this abundance that's coming towards you. And they know damn well that if they were still closely connected to you, that you would be so willing to share your abundance with them. But because of their behaviors and the choices that they made, they're shut off. And there's no turning back. And so that carefree version of you that was so willing to demonstrate the type of friend you was or the type of family member you was, that shit gone. Christina's gone. Passion energy is out here. Christina's gone. And however you identify yourself at this time, you're on this passionate pursuit. And nothing's gonna this past energy won't stop you. Don't stop now. I can't stop. Don't stop. What are all of these people doing that's getting blocked? Welcome in, Forever Splinter. What are all these people doing that's getting blocked? They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. Backstabbers. What's going on? Is it County or Courtney? Hey, Courtney. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Constantly exhausted. Oh man, they are manipulating the time. Listen, don't even be too hard on yourself or feel like there's something wrong with you or whatever it is like that. I mean, take your supplements, make sure you're exercising, getting your 10,000 steps again. Do what you need to do to have the energy that you need to have. But they're definitely manipulating time at this time. And a lot of empaths and healers are really feeling the pull, especially in regards to the schedule or whatever it is like that, because of how they're manipulating time at this time. Stop waiting. Romanticize your own damn life. This is what I'm tapped into. I like this energy. I really feel like there is this, shift that's happening in your circadian rhythm. Your spirit team is trying to help you get onto rhythm. And so it's like your spirit team is saying, if you find yourself up at 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe you need to pray. Perhaps you need to work on some self-care. Perhaps there's some unfinished projects and or planning that need to happen. But I get that you're constantly exhausted, but your spirit team is saying if your your schedule is shifting. Like maybe you used to be up bright and early in the morning, but you find yourself up all night and wanting to sleep in a little later. Then romanticize it. Ask yourself how you can utilize this time in the most productive way possible. Fucking with your time, bro. Something going on energetically that's fucking with your time. And there's this idea of, this card says, made the list, ignored the list, guilt and avoidance. They were talking about in this energy how you can, like romanticize this time and utilize your time wisely. But if you utilize your time wisely, let's say you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you decide to make a list on all the things that you want to do, and then you make that list and you completely ignore it for the rest of the day. Well, then that doesn't help you. And so it's making the plan and working the plan that's going to be most powerful. Stop writing fan fiction in your head, babe. If they wanted to, they would, period. And you know what else? You know what this feels like to me? If you wanted to, you would. You know what this feels like to me? If you wanted to, you would. Stop. If they're stingy with chips, they're stingy with love. Stop trying to save people who won't share their snacks. There's also like a lot of oh, it's like all of these rules. I don't eat pork. Oh, I don't hang out with people who smoke cigarettes. I don't do this and I don't do that and I don't do this and I don't do that. And you also don't do what you tell yourself you're gonna do, and that's why you can't trust your intuition at this time. This is what I'm tapped into. Why God is waking you up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to get you to pray, trying to get you to tap in and tune into your spirituality, because you won't do it when you're getting these downloads throughout the day. This is what I'm tapped into. You can't heal while stalking his Instagram because you're constantly distracted. Some of you stay on that laptop. Some of y'all stay on that game. Some of y'all stay scrolling on their phone or whatever it is like that. And your spirit team is saying, if you really wanted to get this shit done, the fuck you would. This is what I'm tapped into. If you really wanted to clear out that mailbox that we've been talking about, whether it be your voicemail or your emails, you really fucking would. If you really wanted to read those books that you've been meaning to catch up on and put that fucking phone down, you really fucking would. And if you really wanted to meditate and pray in the ways that you've been planning to, then you really fucking would. Hello? On this board, the message from Spirit says if you wanted to, you would. It's been more difficult things that you had to manifest with less materials, and you got that shit done. So I know you can get this. You're the main character. Start acting like it. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Baby, one thing that the witches and the warlocks can't do is they cannot mess with the gift that God has given you. They can do all kind of things. They can mess with the time. They can mess with your stomach. They can try to mess with your looks, but they can't fuck with them gifts. And so if you operating in the gifts that God has given you, you going to be good. You going to be real, real good, okay? Don't even worry about it. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. So what the people did that got blocked? I'm still trying to figure it out. Shining, 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 yeah. All of this winning. What she said, Shantae? Said, hold up, don't try to hold me down, yeah. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. Let's do a message for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Over the next 24 hours, listen, let's do nightcap tonight. Over the next 24 hours, Queen of Pentacles energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Seven of Cups energy is out here with the Queen of Pentacles. This, to me, leads to you giving from your overflow. The Queen of Pentacles is going to take care of herself and her responsibilities first. The Seven of Cups makes me feel like there's confusion around you taking care of yourself and your responsibilities first. Why would that be? The most powerful thing that you can do is to take care of yourself and your responsibilities first, and then of the overflow and of the excess, you could be able to do whatever these other opportunities are. The Queen of Pentacles is resourceful and responsible. The Seven of Cups is like options. you know, and only one will really work most effectively. Ace of Pentacles energies out here. It's when you do what you need to do for you, then you can do all of those other things that you need to do. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Four of Swords energies out here. One of the main things that you need to do is rest. And there's something in this Seven of Cups energy that makes me feel like you're considering putting your priorities on the back burner to please or impress. There's a P energy showing up here, someone else, and that is not going to serve you at this time. Three of Pentacles energies out here with the Seven of Cups. And there's also this energy around would they, not necessarily would they do it for you, but it's like Spirit is saying these people wouldn't if the shoe was on the other foot. Queen of Pentacles energies out here with the two, with the Ace of Pentacles, that's two Pentacles. Three of Pentacles with two Pentacles is five Pentacles. If the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't even consider putting their shit to the side for you. So what the fuck is this? That's what's on this board. Queen of Cups energies out here with the Seven of Cups, that's Eight of Cups. Huh? Eight of Cups has to do with walking away with something that you put a lot of energy and effort in. But it's walking away from everything that disturbs your peace. This is what I'm tapped into. Five of Pentacles energy. Everything that's costing you. This is what this feels like. Oh, I back on your sofa. Four of Cups energy is out here with the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Swords, Four of Cups. Four of Swords, Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, hesitancy. You're a little bit reluctant. There's a little, to me, it feels like fear. You know, not fear of failure, not fear of getting it wrong, because you know what that's like. You already know the people who fail. You already know the people who get it wrong. But this is fear of flying. What your life and what your friendships will be like if you were to take flight. That's what this feels like. Four of Swords, energies are with the Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like being given an opportunity to go to university outside of your home state, you know, but being afraid to go outside of your home state and saying, well, I'm not going to know anybody, but oh, the people you will meet. This is what I'm tapped into. Put yourself first. This is going to be your most powerful path forward. You know, putting yourself in compromised positions for other people could leave you out in the cold. Ace of Wands energy is out here with the Ace of Pentacles. I like it. Opportunities for expansion and abundance where you utilize your gifts, talents, and abilities in very creative ways. But I also feel like there's this independence. It's this, I don't want to say severance because you can always go back home, but I do see you leaving home for a while to get to know some new places. This is what I'm tapped into. Oh, I back on your sofa. No, I still care. Put yourself first, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, especially over the next 24 hours. There's going to be opportunities for money where you get to use your skills. May even require some type of travel. You might consider, well, what is this person going to do? Or what is that person going to do? Don't worry about them. If anything, you pray for them and you go forward and you be powerful. Let's do Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Five of Wands. Ugh. Iron sharpens iron. Give me some more energy. Two of Cups to the side with Empress. There's a lot of conflict, but this feels like it's one-sided beef. You know, the Two of Cups was to the side with the Empress. This is a one-sided beef. I think it was Mulatto. Is that her name? She said, told them bitches meet me at the top. I think they got lost. One of the ways that an eagle, you know, does not have to deal with these birds is that they fly above it. If you get to doing this shit that's going to constantly elevate your energy, these people will not be able to match that frequency. That's what's on this board. The Nine of Swords energy is out here with the Five of Wands, but there's this like giving it energy. If you drop it and you break it, the only thing you're going to say is, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But you don't even have to touch it. Okay. Five of Wands with the Nine of Swords. No, one of the most permeating messages that come through in this energy, this is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if I'm not mistaken, is this, it's motherfucking I don't want to be right. And I think a lot of times y'all forget that. When you're dealing with these spirits, when you're dealing with these people who got these spirits in them, they don't want to be right. You're trying to find understanding or have a middle ground. These people don't want to be right. They just want to distract you. They just want to distort your perspective. Stop you long enough so that you can't go toward your goal. It's not about being correct. You actually trying to get understanding. You want them to see where you come from and see why you choose to think the way you think. They don't care about what's right and what's wrong. That's what's on this board, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Just can they stop you long enough to stop you permanently? That's what this feels like to me. Knight of Swords with the Nine of Swords is 10 swords. Huh? Knight of Swords with the Nine of Swords is 10 swords. Can they stop you long enough to stop you permanently? That's what's on this board. The Lovers card energies out here. Can they distract you? Can they keep you away from the connection that you have with the divine long enough to cause you to, for those insecurities that they project onto you to sink in, for them bringing up your idiosyncrasies to cause you to doubt or lack confidence? It's this type of energy. If they can just stop you from being so intimate with God long enough for the devil to seep in. This is what I'm tapped into. It's not about them being right, and that's what you need to know most. Seven of Swords energy is out here. Knight of Pentacles. This has been going on for a long time. This treachery has been going on for a long time. And there's a attack on your subconscious and people trying to reprogram your perspective. But as long as you have an intimate connection with the divine, then they have no access. It's when you get distracted from that connection with the divine that they get through. This is what I'm tapped into. Justice card energy is out here. Believe you me, these motherfuckers gonna reap what they sow. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. I'm going to tell you something. I love to watch tarot on multiple media sources. And I've never seen a reader that was actually saying something not have trolls. The only readers that I noticed that don't have trolls, and I'm not trying to call anybody out, it's that there are readers who repeat the same thing over and over. Like they say one thing when they start off. They say, oh, this person is doing this. And then they say that same thing in multiple ways. They'll say the same thing 50 fucking times. They'll just rephrase the sentence 100 different ways, right? And then there are people who, but they don't just be saying nothing. They'll just say like, oh, the Queen of Cups is here. Oh, yeah. And they never have trolls. They never have trolls. I love tarot. I watch it all day, every day. If they say the same thing over and over and over again, they never have trolls. If they if they just tell you what cards come up, they never have trolls. You cannot let that distract you. Again, what was the reading saying when that was happening in the chat? The reading was saying they don't want to be right. They're not trying to actually be correct and have a sense of justice. Yeah. The justice card was at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. They don't want really justice. They just want to distract you from what you're doing long enough so that you're confused about what you're doing. They want you disconnected from God long enough for the devil to come in. Period. Period. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. So we did Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We did Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's go Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and wish to see us walk the highest path I need for the greatest good. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, it's going to be important for you to get organized at this time. The Knight of Pentacles energy is out here. You've been sitting on $1 million idea for 1,000,000 days. Hello? Three of Wands energy is out here with the Moon card. There's $1 million idea that's staying in your mind at this time. That's what's on this board. Your spirit team is saying you need to begin to think of a logical path on taking it from where it is today to where you want it to be. This is a step-by-step logistical blueprint on how you take this thing that's in your mind, this vision, and make it manifest. That's what it is. I feel like you Seven of Swords. We've been talking about it, and it's been showing up a lot. But I don't even think that you're equating the two, that this procrastination and this hesitation that you feel around this manifestation is a type of spiritual warfare. But you've been given dominion over the beast of the air, so damn rule. take your dominion. This is what I'm tapped into. The Lover's card energies out here. God has already given you dominion over the beasts of the air, the beasts over the sea, the beasts over the land, so then you dominate. This is what I'm tapped into. Seven of Swords energies out here with the Knight of Swords, that's 8 swords. It makes me feel like there's a little bit of tension and uncomfortable. There's unresolved emotions around this thing. You could be planning, they say retirement. Really what it feels like, it is scaling up. You're planning the next step. You're planning to go to the next level. And there's like unresolved trauma here, is what it feels like to me. There's like shadow work that needs to be done about your worthiness and your deservingness of this crown, of this purple ribbon, of this MVP, of this success that you're getting. This is what I'm tapped into. Empress energy. So why don't you want to celebrate your birthday, or why don't you want to celebrate the housewarming, or why aren't you trying to have a retirement party, or it's this type of energy where you're like and your spirit team is like, why? First of all, there's mental attacks happening, chaos magic being sent to your mind to cause procrastination, delays, hesitations, insecurities, right? And then there's a lack of planning, right? You got to sit. First of all, when you start to make these plans, it's going to get uncomfortable. And your spirit team is saying you got to sit in that discomfort and understand why it's there. That's what's on this board. Two of Cups energy is out here. Don't run from it, because you've been running from it, but it still ain't going nowhere. So you got to sit in that discomfort and understand why it's there. Why don't you feel comfortable having a housewarming, planning your housewarming, receiving gifts from people who love and appreciate you and have been showing up in your life consistency? What is that? Why don't you think you deserve good things? Fool card energies out, because you've been ignoring it, and you can't keep ignoring it. It's coming to a head. This is what I'm tapped into. Temperance angel energies out here, and it's coming to the surface so that you can heal it rather than shoving it back down. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. My nose itching. Somebody want to see me, or they hate to see me coming, huh? They got that nose itchy, girl. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the most important message? This is my Leo, Aries, Sagittarius need to know most to walk the highest path for the greatest good. Star card. Exceedingly and abundantly above what you ask or think. I feel like there's a lot of people looking at you, but they're not looking at what you think they're looking at. I'm not saying that you're not attractive and you're not beautiful, but there's also something about the healing or about the energy that you bring that has people captivated at this time. Six of Cups energy is out here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, there's something like, you're not how you used to be. Six of Cups energy is out here with the Star card. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of ascension happening, and there's impressiveness. Like people are impressed with you, and it's captivating. They're captivated. They're magnetized, almost like in a trance in regards to you. Ten of Swords energy is out here. Ten of Swords to me with this energy feels like, oh, let's say this person is promiscuous. Oh, let's say that this person won't be successful because of who their parents were. Oh, let's say they cannot do this because of all of these things like this. Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, the Star card. None of that shit is working. I see a lot of people looking to you, and you could be used to people looking at you or ridiculing you, bullying you, or whatever it is like that. They're not looking at you like that no more. That's what's on this board, Leo. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Six of Pentacles energies out of the Five of Pentacles, 5, 10, 11 Pentacles. People are starting to change their tune. Hello? Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, that's 2 Pentacles. People are starting to change their tune in regards to you. And where they used to talk about hypersexuality and promiscuity, they used to talk about financial, like being broke, or you coming from a disenfranchised family or whatever it is like that. Now they talk about how far you've come and how fast you're going. How they used to have all this shit to say about you. Now people are talking about how far you come and how fast you going. Ace of Cups energy is out here with the Two of Wands. So 4 wands with the 2 of wands and 6 wands, that's a victory. But one of the most powerful tools in your tool belt right now, Batman, is being determined. It's your determination that got you in this position, and it's your determination that's going to keep it rolling. Strength that's at the bottom of the deck. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Y'all double tap that screen and share the live so we can share this love. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you so much, Shantae, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Let's get a collective message. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups has been showing up a lot for the collective. Press down, shaking together, and running over. The Empress energy is out here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is some very beneficial energy. The Ace of Pentacles is opportunities for expansion and abundance. Opportunities with the Empress energy that you will capitalize off of. And your most powerful tool in regards to this leveling up is going to be the connection that you have with God. And then you have a 3131 angel number. I see you leveling up, and the most like prevalent or poignant tool in this leveling up is going to be your connection with God. As long as you maintain that intimacy, nothing will be able to interfere with where you're going. 31313131 angel number 3 of wands. One of the most important things for you to do at this time, it's a lot of threes and ones. It's for you to get organized. Get organized. When you start to organize, your ego is going to get loud, and it's going to say, oh, you can't do that because you don't have this. You can't do that because you don't have this. And you remind your ego that you can do all of the things that you say you'll do because of God. Your ego is going to say you can't do that because you don't have a car. You can't do that because you don't have no money. You can't do that because you don't have the skill. And you remind your ego that you can do all of the things that it says you cannot do because you have God. This is what I'm tapped into. Wheel of Fortune. I like it. Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yes, you capitalizing off of these opportunities, especially within a year, you're going to see a major difference. It's just going to be important for you to get organized and really, really tap into your spidey senses at this time. Five of Cups energies out here. There's also this message coming through for the collective and showing up specifically here for you that says, shit gonna have to get left in the past. You've been churning and hoarding and moving shit around. Some of this shit gonna have to get left in the. You really gotta make some room out here. This is what I'm tapped into. King of Swords energy is out here with the Five of Pentacles. So your most powerful path forward is if there's any hesitation, and if there's any doubt, or if there's any fear, or if there's any insecurity, then you ask God for wisdom, because we know that God gives wisdom liberally, and God will give you the wisdom that you need to rule the kingdom that is you. And then exceedingly and abundantly above what you ask or think, star card. I see people looking to you for the answers. Okay, I like this energy. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the shit from the past that is holding you back. The shit, all that shit you used to be. All those things that you used to be that's stopping you from becoming what you were meant to become. Hey, we made it. We made it. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Thank y'all so much for your time, your energy, your love and support. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. And until we meet again, be powerful on purpose. Wholeness. Infinite waters flowing through you. Take it easy.